The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, and welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews. And of course, you know who I am. I am Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest man in Fragcom, aka the shill-free man in Fragcom, aka the most hype and most positive man in Fragcom. I bring the energy, baby. How you doing? And to all my Hispanic listeners, I want to say gracias por estar aquí conmigo hoy, y que Dios lo bendiga. And we're going to have a great time, baby. Let's go. Today we are reviewing the one from City Rhythm. We're going to get all up in it. And I cannot wait to do that with you guys. You know that I am a fellow Puerto Rican. My father's from Puerto Rico. So I have Puerto Rican blood running right through me, baby. And I want to get all up in this one. I've done a couple Puerto Rican fragrances. We'll get all up in it. Before we do all that, though, I want to say thank you for tuning in. And if you are new to my channel, come on in, baby. Hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fatboy family. This is a place that we drop so much content all the time. We don't stop. We always give you content. We bring the energy, and we always bring it real. 100%. Hit the like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And don't forget to get the notifications because I put in them work, baby. Okay, if you want to sample this one and many other things, go on over to fatboyfragrance.com. Right now, we have our huge 4th of July sale going on, our BOGO going on. Buy 2 decants and you get one free on select, but most of my decants, some of them are on this list. Unfortunately, this one's not, but you can sample many other ones at fatboyfragrance.com. Buy 2 decants, get one free. And that sale ends on Monday, which will be the Monday after 4th of July. All right, let's go, baby. Y'all ready? Let's get all up in it. And you know how we do it. No edits, no do-overs. I need one take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. All right, we are back, and today we are talking about City Rhythms. First of all, I want to say thank you to Niles for getting it shipped out to me safely and promptly as soon as he could. I paid for this one just like you guys do. The price was whatever the retail price was. I can't remember, but I'll leave the link below for City Rhythm if you want to check out the price. No affiliate codes. You know, your boy doesn't do that. You just have to go there and buy it and search for your own codes. I'm sorry about that. I know there's some complaints sometimes that I should do that, but in reality, it's the only way to keep my opinion. Okay, so here is a look at the City Rhythm box. Before we do that, you always get a little gift from City Rhythm. I've gotten a whip. Yes, a real whip. I've gotten some shades. I've gotten a necklace with a guitar on it. I've gotten a keychain. I've gotten so many different things. It's always a little gift you get with them. And this year, with Puerto Rico, we got this necklace right here. And as you can see, it has the Taino emblem there from the indigenous Indians, which my history does have indigenous Indian in it, and it is Taino, so it does run in my family. And if you look at my hand, you can definitely tell. All right, but I wore this for a couple days. I like it. Appreciate this. It looks good when you wear it. Thank you so much for that. And you also get this nice little card right here describing the fragrance right there, and that's what we're going to use to go over the notes here in a second. But when I read it, I'm going to take off my glasses for a second. It says, before City Rhythm, my travels led me to Puerto Rico, known as the Island of Enchantment. I visited there 3 times that year, captivated by the rich culture, pride, and hidden gems like Ayucas, Culebra, and Vieques. I felt like home. I could feel the deep history embedded in the atmosphere. Anyway, so he talks about that. He's got the notes on here, and there's a little card you get, a little postcard. Really cool how he does that. Now, City Rhythm does pretty much these cities, or, you know, we have Barcelona, we have Miami, we have New Orleans, we have Nashville, Austin, I think. I have all of them. So I really appreciate what he does. I did not review Barcelona because I wasn't the biggest fan of that boozy wine accord. It's just not something I really liked. I didn't really see the point of reviewing it if I didn't really like it. And but here is Puerto Rico. Here's the box. Let's go ahead and open it up. If you've never seen the presentation, here you go. All right, it's got a magnetic flap on it. You open it up and bam. Look at that beautiful presentation, right? Beautifully done. Mine's about empty because I've sold a good bit of samples of it. I wore this for 2 straight days. I wore it out. That's what I have left in my bottle from sampling, but I have another one on the way because, you know, your boy always stays prepared. There's a good look. Beautifully beautiful bottle. Here's the 100 ml. And the notes on this bad boy go like this. So we have, I'm going to take off my glasses. I can't read in that dark. Sorry about that. We've got mango, milk, pineapple, Spanish lime, toasted coconut, apricot, which I love apricot, neroli, canary melon, milky vanilla, fluffy musk, and white driftwood. I don't know what the fluffy musk means or milky vanilla. I'm just going to say musk and vanilla, okay? So, this fragrance right here, seen from the nose, going to be very tropical. I made a comment on my live stream saying that not every fragrance in Puerto Rico needs to be this tropical kind of, you know, pina colada thing. But when it is, if it's done well, and for me, it needs to kind of evoke some memories for me as a child or living in Puerto Rico. But it also needs to be a well put together fragrance. So let's go ahead and put it in the skin, and I'll give you my full review now. Here we go. All right. Air. Oh, man. Skin. Okay. I will give a lot of credit to this fragrance as far as it has kind of settled a little bit from my initial spray. It definitely smells a lot better. The lime is toned down. It's on my skin. I can still pick up on the Spanish lime. I am not the biggest fan of lime when it's the major front note, if it's not done as well. I can feel that this one, although how beautiful it is, the lime note is a little off-putting for me, just a little. It's not a huge, it's not huge where it's gonna really destroy the review, but to me, of this fragrance, I don't like the first 10 minutes of it as much as I like as it settles down. But that lime note stays around so much that it kind of, you know, and if there was a little bit less of it, and I think this fragrance could have shined a little bit more. It almost puts off this synthetic vibe to the fragrance, which I do not appreciate, because this is the first time I really picked up any syntheticness from any fragrance from City Rhythm. And I have some bangers from there. But you do get this milky coconut pina colada vibe. That is the vibe that I pick up on here. A pina colada, milky, you know, vanilla, sweet, dessert-like fragrance with this kind of bitter lime, almost synthetic vibe in the opening. And it does diminish the value as far as the review goes for me. I'm not going to lie. I like it. When I wore it, people didn't really, you know, I'll go into that in a second, my reactions from other people. But overall, this fragrance is not a fragrance that's going to change a lot. It's just going to be a nice pina colada fragrance. That's how I feel about it. Some people might feel different, but that's how I kind of get with this one. I always try to keep it real with you guys, and it needs to be appreciated from the person who made this fragrance, Niles, to the person who buys it. That I try to keep it real. This is a fragrance that's super tropical, super boozy as far as the pina colada chord goes, but that lime note and a little bit of synthetic, not really natural, doesn't really feel that much. It's like I feel like I'm in Puerto Rico. It does have this one component that brings me in, reminds me a little bit more of Puerto Rico. And it's right there. And it's when that lime starts to settle and go away. It's when it starts to feel a little bit different. It's not really a huge difference, but it's enough to me to say, wow, I can smell a limbe. And there's a picture of a limbe if you don't know what one is. It's a frozen kind of drink that we used to drink, eat as kids, or drink, whatever you want to call it. And it was coconut, and that little coconut shavings on top. You used to buy them. They were really cheap, like 25 cents. A limbe was delicious. It's almost like a frozen ice, like a Hawaiian ice kind of thing. But that's the vibe I get. It does evoke some memories for that, but not huge. It doesn't make me think so much about Puerto Rico, but that's something I grew up as a Puerto Rican kid enjoying. Okay, I'm going to tell you now. Let's find out if this one gets my full seal approval or not, because this is an expensive fragrance. Performance, out of this world. Great performance. For a tropical fragrance, this thing is immaculate. I have a shirt that I sprayed and wore it, and it still is all over that shirt 4 days later. This thing lasts. Spray it on your clothes, you have no problem. It will last. Easily, I got 6 hours out of it, maybe 7 or 8. I could smell it on me. I didn't have to respray too much. More just to kind of get people to smell it. You know, the scent bubble is not huge after about an hour, but it's definitely close. You can smell it really well. Okay, so we'll give a full check for that. First impressions in the air, it's a miss for me. I'm not even going to check the box because I do not like the lime synthetic vibe I pick up from it. That's the way I feel about it. It might need to macerate some more, and maybe later it will get a little bit better. Okay, so I can't check that box at all. And that's the first time in City Rhythm history that I've not given a full check for first impressions since I've been doing these boxes. All right, so third box, does the wifey like it? And did it garner me compliments? What was the reactions of me wearing it? Is it a compliment getter? This is going to be a compliment getter to some, but for me, 0 compliments, and the wife was meh with it. It was okay for her. She wasn't blown away. So that's going to be like a half a check, because I still feel like this can get compliments. I don't feel like it's going to really stand out enough to really get you major compliments, but you won't smell bad once that kind of lime note dissipates. All right, final box. Here's the big one. How much do I recommend City Rhythm Puerto Rico? I'm going to give it out of 100, from 1% to 100%. I'm going to say this is on me checking that box. I can't give it a full check. I can't say it's blind bottle worthy. Sample this first. I'm going to put it at about 70%. That's the best I can do. The pros on this one is it does last long, and it does smell pleasant after the synthetic lime goes away. But it's not unique. It's a pina colada kind of, fragrance. I'm going to pick up on that lean bit because that's me, but that's how I feel about it. And as a Puerto Rican, we have to be honest about our fragrances. We have to put aside our national pride and give it a real rating, okay? I was harsh on one in Puerto Rico from Genre Parfums, but they've sent the new bottle out, and that's done a lot better. And I will be comparing Genre Parfums when in Puerto Rico and Alegria, all 3 of them in the video very, very soon. So that's it, guys. 70%, not blind bottle worthy, but definitely worth sampling to see if you like it or not. You can sample at fatboyfragrance.com or on their website. That's all the time I got. I hope you enjoyed this video. Y todos mis hispanos que tengan un buen día. And I always tell you, baby, if you smell good and you feel good, then baby, it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.